This one's, it's just a bit strange, but I just want to see if you have anything to say about it.
Okay.
I mean, when I saw this, I was just a bit shocked as to like what women are actually writing about men.
Let's break them down one at a time. Let's turn the music off, break them down one at a
Yeah,
time.
that's manipulating men is so fun. LOL.
What is fun about manipulating anyone? I don't understand. Like, why would you want to manipulate someone? How can you be so stuck in your own like sad life that you feel that you need to take out on somebody by manipulating them? You realize how pathetic you have to be with somebody and do that shit to them and then post it online. It's one thing to do it, and it's another thing to post it online. Like and look how many likes that she got for it.
2,250 likes, 401 retweets.
You people that do this are sick in the head. Women that are celebrating this, you deserve everything that you're gonna get.
Seeing him suffer makes my day so much better. 16.5k likes.
Do you know what? This might even be fake. This could be fake, man. Who is liking this shit?
I think a lot of what people write on Twitter sometimes is just a bit of a joke. Like, I'm the sort of person I might like or retweet certain tweets that might say, like, for example, like, I blocked him on everything. How dare he not email me?
Why would you retweet that?
No, I don't retweet it, but I'll like it because I find it funny.
But you know it's not funny.
Yeah, because you blocked
Where's
him,
the
but
joke?
you still want him to chase you and feel like he wants you, so you want him to email you.
Where is the joke?
The joke is in how ridiculous it is.
In how ridiculous the tweet
Yeah.
is, or how ridiculous you look by liking it?
No, how ridiculous it is that it's like, it's just, I find it funny.
But no. I don't
like,
get.
it's like taking him, like, how dare he not email me? How dare he?
But you blocked him.
Or you know when you see them things and guys are like, oh, my girlfriend got mad at me today because I didn't do this. Like, oh, let me think of a good one. My girlfriend got mad at me today because it rained. That's my fault. I should have checked the weather report and made sure I stopped the rain.
But there's a joke there. Where is the joke in your one?
It's because it's so ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous because he can't stop the rain. And it's ridiculous that you've blocked someone on everything, but you still want them to go out their way to contact you.
But in both of those scenarios, the ridiculous person is the woman.
Why? I find it funny. That's my sense of humor.
Not that you don't find it funny.
And yes, I would want him to email me if I blocked him.
But you realize you're the ridiculous one in that situation. You block someone.
Yeah.
And then you want them to contact you.
Yeah.
But you block them.
Yeah.
So why are you not contacting him?
Because he obviously has done something wrong, and you want to feel like he really wants you, that he's going out of his way to email you.
He has obviously done something wrong. It couldn't be that you blocked him and you did something wrong.
I'm talking in my instance. If I've blocked somebody, I've blocked them for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a compelling enough
like,
reason
for example,
to just not
all right,
message
so
them?
for example, if I was talking to a guy and he like wasn't acting right and I really liked him or whatever.
Hold on. Break that down for us. Acting right.
Okay, if I wanted to be with a guy and he wasn't putting in that same effort back, he was not like willing to commit to me. He was just wasting my time, just fooling around or whatever. And I said, you know, I'm not doing this no more. Like, I deserve better. I deserve someone who wants me. I'm going to walk away from this situation. I'm going to block you. If he emails me after I've blocked him, then maybe he does want me. Because he's gone through that extreme length and effort to get back in contact with me. Might not always be the case. He might not want me. He might just still want to just, you know, maybe his ego's been hurt or whatever. But it's just, it's nice to feel like you like me. You've made that effort.
Guys, if a girl blocks you, don't
Email
reach out.
her.
No, don't
Email
reach out to
her.
her. In the only instance I would say do that is if it's your long-term partner and or it's an emergency or something.
Yeah, same thing though.
No, you said you're dating him.
Whatever, but I'm just talking in general. If I block a guy for good reason, I want him to find a way to get in contact with me. Show up at my house with a boombox with music playing.
Guys,
Mario, Let Me Love You. Break
No.
a little break dance. I'll be happy.
Well, like you want a person you've just met.
No,
You want
not
okay, so
just
your
met.
a long-term partner.
A partner or someone I've been dating for a while.
How long is a while? Because people have different scales.
I don't know.
Is what are we talking, months or years?
Well, if somebody's not made me their girlfriend after a year, then they clearly don't want me to be their girlfriend. So I'd want to walk away anyway.
A year? You'd wait 365 days.
No, I wouldn't. That's my point.
Okay.
So I can't put years into that.
Guys,
scale.
don't show up at girls' houses with boom boxes.
Do it.
Trust me, you don't want to do that. That's bad advice. It might work for you, but for all the men you're advising there, they might have some crazy girls going to call the police on them. Like, you know, the incel that was chasing the girl
But
down the
most
alleyway?
girls, if she's into you and you've broken her heart, she'll probably love that shit. Not speaking for every girl, but a lot of girls would probably love it.
How about we just don't block people? If you don't want to talk to someone, just don't talk to them. It's simple. You just put your phone
All right,
down, right?
I'll be honest with you though, just whilst we're on this conversation, because I don't want you sitting here thinking I block people. I don't block people unless I don't actually want to talk to them. I've only got a small, maybe 1, 2, 3 people blocked on my whole phone. I don't block people, and you must have to do something really bad for me to want to block you and actually never hear from you again. So if it was just someone I was dating, I wouldn't necessarily block him. Just saying, just putting that out there.
So why are you liking that tweet?
Because I find it funny.
But you know girls are doing this.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think it's funny when they do that?
It's I think the females who are doing it for a reaction though.
And
That's
you,
maybe their way of playing games and stuff.
So you think playing games with someone is funny?
No. You're taking it very out of context.
I'm not. I'm just trying to break it down. I don't see the joke.
I do.
That's what I'm trying to
Okay, but
understand.
some people have got a dark sense of humor. I might laugh at something that people might think is really offensive, but
That's true.
It's my sense of humor.
That's true. I've got a dark sense of humor.
Right, so there
I
we
just
go.
don't get. There's no.
You don't get that because of your opinion on women.
My opinion on women.
Yeah.
What's my opinion on women?
I just feel like you're very frustrated with the way women of today are. I don't know if it's maybe feminists have made you feel this way, but I think that you just,
Frustrated.
yeah.
You think I'm frustrated?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the right word?
Yeah.
Frustrated.
Yeah. Are you not?
No.
What's the right word then?
Disappointed.
Okay, fair enough. That can run.
But disappointment and frustration not the same. Like I can look at these videos and be like, disappointing these women. But
Okay.
frustrated is a
All
completely
right.
different thing.
Okay. Anyone who's been watching Midnight Rubbish
Right.
consistently, please let us know in the comments what you think Michael's emotion is towards women, because there's multiple videos where you are frustrated and you are expressing this frustration towards women when you see dumb shit and silly things.
No, I might be frustrated at a particular action in a video.
Okay,
But
same
as
thing.
women as a whole, I might be angry at women. I'm not angry at women as a whole. I might find.
No, not as women as a whole. I don't think, like, obviously,
Yeah.
I know you don't hate women. You're not one
That's
of
what I'm
them,
saying. I'm not frustrated
but-
at women as a whole. I get frustrated at some shit I see online,
a lot of situations, yeah.
but I'm not frustrated with women as a whole. The women
No.
that I keep around me don't frustrate me.
Yeah.
The women I see online and this third wave feminism is annoying,
Yeah.
but I am not walking around in like a perpetual state of annoyance. You
No,
know?
I know that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not frustrated at women. I'm disappointed at a lot of the things I see. But don't get me wrong, I'm disappointed in men as well. I'm disappointed in a lot of like this, like put this.
I don't know, you don't express that as much.
Of course I do. I'm ripping into guys on here all the time. These guys that are like trying to talk to us traditionally masculine men as like we're toxic or like we're less or whatever. How many times do I get onto Ethan Klein?
Yeah, but that's Ethan Klein though. It don't count.
No, but we get onto men here. There's people that make stupid points, so we get onto them. Just unfortunately, we found a lot of videos with women making stupid points.
Unfortunately,
You found them as well. This is your video.
yeah, I know, because I wanted to get your opinion on it, because I know that you will look at this and it will get you talking.
Yeah, it's disappointing to see that women think that making someone suffer is fun. I think a lot of these young girls, they have this idea of how men are and that it's time to flip the tables. But when it really boils down to it, when guys mature and whatnot, I am assuming that most men, after they've gone through these experiences, are not going to put up with this bullshit. So young, impressionable guys, they might be able to fall for this sort of bullshit, but that's not really going to work on a grown man.
That's what I'm saying. Some guys like a toxic woman as well, because this strikes me as toxic. Well, 100%. It is toxic. So
men with good intentions are boring. What
7,000 likes.
Men with good intentions are boring. How is that even a real sentence? So you like men? What bad intentions are we talking about here? How far are you talking?
I just think this rolls into the concept of women just saying they don't like good guys and they like a bad boy, but then they're gonna stay single and always have their heart broken.
I think women that say that don't understand what a bad boy is. Like there's a difference. I know guys that have tendencies to do bad things, and then I know very bad people, right? They don't lean into their harsh behaviors, but they have the capacity to do it. You know those guys we were talking about where like they walk in the room, the energy changes, or people know not to mess about with them. Versus some guy that's on the road every day terrorizing people. They're not the same thing. I think that women are attracted to power and somebody that has a lot of respect. But power doesn't necessarily mean that he's out here doing the most on the streets, like starting on guys on the road, selling drugs. That's for her to say men with good intentions are boring. That is a stupid woman.
Yeah.
Like I always say, she is going to fuck around and she is definitely going to find out.
I feel like these sorts of women like to go for men that are like players.
She's got daddy issues. I bet you any money. She's got daddy issues. Do women really care about a man's mental health? How many times do we have to say no?
But this is what so that got 31.9k likes. This is what I'm saying. I feel like this has to be banter. Like there's no way people can actually be serious in writing that, because that's really bad.
No, people say crazy shit on Twitter all the time. I mean, yeah, it might be fake, but I've seen crazy shit said like this online. How can you not care about men's mental health?
Okay, so for example, if we go back now, me saying about how dare he not email me when I've blocked him, I find that funny. But something like this I don't find funny. Can you see the line between the two? Yeah,
obviously there's definitely a line. Like it's still not funny. It's not funny.
So funny.
But this is obviously a next level. For her to say something like that, that's quite disgusting. And then besides, you should care about men's mental health, because the ones that are mentally inept, the ones that need mental health guidance and they need help, they're the ones that you should be worried about. You do not want to like alienate a bunch of men. We've spoken about this a bunch of times. If there's a bunch of mentally ill people and they all happen to be men, we're all in much more danger than a bunch of mentally ill women. Every single time, right?
Yeah.
This gent is going to pay for what my ex did to me.
Not funny.
Talk to your gender. Funny. What the hell is this?
Talk to my gender.
And if your man is struggling, the best thing you can do for the both of you is leave his ass bright and early. Man's struggling.
16.1k likes.
Yeah, your man is struggling. He's out here struggling, whether it's financially, mentally, whatever. And you being the supporting woman, just leave.
But then women like this don't deserve to be with someone like a good guy.
They won't be. They'll be with their cats for the rest of their life.
They'll end up trying to go for him once he's like made it all. But it's like you didn't want to be there to stick around when he was like in the dumps. I have a boyfriend now, so don't be texting my phone, text my Snapchat. Stuff like this, I think it just definitely has to be a joke.
It must be. There's no way that these people are this stupid.
I'm going on a date with this gent today and he's already annoying me with the texts and calls.
Oh, what, trying to find your stupid ass? Because I'm guessing you don't drive and he's picking you up, more than likely.
I married my husband because I wanted to get out of the house. I'm out I'm out the house now and ready to move on to someone else. That looks like someone who's just actually being serious and open and honest. As deep as it is, people do shit like that.
Why are you posting your shit on Twitter though? These are very personal, intimate details.
You're in his DMs, but I've made him cry. That's funny.
Do you know what? How is that funny? How is that funny? Can you imagine a guy was writing that shit? Would you find it funny?
Yeah.
Guys out here making
guys
girls cry.
do you know
I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying if they're writing that shit online.
Yes. Okay. Do you know Justin LeBoy?
Who?
Okay.
Justin the boy.
Justin LeBoy.
LeBoy, is he a French guy?
No, so he's American and he has an Instagram page and it's just so like toxic. And he posts sort of stuff like that all the time that men and women write. And I just find it funny. Like, even if it was a man writing something about a woman, I find it funny. Like, I will like some of these posts sometimes.
But what's funny about making someone cry?
It's just the concept of like, oh, you're in his DMs, like you think you're winning, but bitch, I've made him cry.
But, okay, let me say this.
Like, maybe like you, like, I don't know.
I'm not saying this about you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to look at you while I'm saying it.
Okay.
If you think that making a man or a woman cry and posting online that some other girl's in his DMs, but I made him cry, you don't actually have the power. The reason that you're celebrating that he's crying or she's crying is because you're actually the pathetic one.
No,
I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying that people that do that shit are pathetic people who probably cry themselves to sleep and probably took some enjoyment in hurting somebody else. Look.
This is the thing. I think some of these you can tell they're serious and some of them you can tell they're a joke. This is a joke. Like there's trends that go around and people do that like, oh, you're in her DMs, but I'm in her bed sort of shit, like stuff like that. So it's like, you're in his DMs, but I've made him cry. It's a joke. And I find it funny.
I'm sorry. Maybe you guys see the joke. I don't know what the joke here is. I'm struggling. Friendly men make me sick.
See, this seems like somebody who's being serious. You see the difference between the jokes?
I don't actually see the difference. I really don't. These all just strike me as mentally ill people.
Am I mentally ill to you, Michael?
I hope you're not posting this shit online.
No, I'm not. He's so clingy. This is why my ex will always be number one.
You belong in the cracks of the streets. The deepest, darkest crevice of an alleyway infested with roaches and vermin is where you belong. You belong to the streets in hell, in the city of Dis, in the ninth circle where Satan resides. Right between the crack of his arse and the flaming hair above it is where you belong.